Xin chao, what's up everybody? We're over in District 4 and we're in a location I've never been at. I'm looking at an apartment building that looks pretty nice. It looks Vinhomes-esque built. I'm way down here in District 4. I'm not quite sure. I'm by Goldview, kind of behind it. I don't know if that actually is Goldview. I don't know what that is. We'll see. I've never been back down here, so this is an all new video for us. We went by a boxing gym. I kind of freestyle walked to kind of see if it would be good, so I think so. So very interesting what you'll find if you walk around. Sometimes I feel like we'll never discover new stuff, but you just gotta walk a little bit further. You know, I like to walk everything, but what we're gonna start doing too is I'm gonna just drop myself off on a grab and then walk back towards my area. I'm getting my feet back into conditioning because we're gonna be on some international trips where I'll be doing a lot of walking per day. So I wanna have my feet in condition, ready to go, my toes and everything. And shoes broken in and all of it, so. I got the Tokyo shoes clean and ready to go for the new country that we will eventually be in pretty soon. Very exciting times for the Fat and Broke channel. Let's see what's going on down here. Ciao, Em. They're all laughing at me. Probably don't get a lot of white people over here. I think this is gonna be a new Vietnamese build apartment. I don't know who makes it, but we're nestled in here to a pretty Viet area. There's a little bar house down here. I think that's a beer place where you can go drink. This is all new to me. If you know this area or if you've been back here, let me know in the comment section. Discovering more parts of Saigon is what I'm all about. I'm your guy in Saigon. So for all things Saigon and for all continued things Saigon, subscribe to your boy, Fat and Broke. You just hit that little button on the bottom corner there. Subscribe. If you want to see every video that comes out and when I go live, you hit the little thing to all. And that also helps me out. So I have no idea what this apartment place is called, but it looks super nice. It's so ghetto from the backside though. I think this is the Loy Val. Oh, the entry is right here. You wouldn't even, such a weird, nice, what is this place called? Oh, Salo. Salo del Sol. Let me know in the comment section how this place is. De La Sol. This looks like a recent build. I imagine there's probably some pretty good affordability here because we're not in a great, you know, area. It's not in a perfect, there's nothing around here that's super pleasing to a higher end build, you know, for people. They did some graffiti type stuff to kind of combat the graffiti. It's an interesting idea or way to go about it. Oh, there's a Family Mart. D Sol. So D Sol. I will get you a price check for D Sol and I will get you an apartment tour, and then if you want to facilitate living here, we'll be able to help you. This place is fully stocked though. I mean, I'm looking at the balconies right now and there is a lot of people living here. So I don't know when this was built. I'm gonna have Winnie. I asked Winnie for info, please. So we got a security guy. We got a Family Mart. I do like Family Mart. I think it's one of my favorite marts out of all the marts, to be honest with you. You got a farm to table thing over here. I've never heard of this particular one. There's 1, 2, Alto 1, Alto 2, Alto 3. So there's 3, 4, 5 buildings. Like, how do you get into the compound though? Oh, you just walk through the thing. Oh, they use a key card, so it uses a key card. I do like the thumbprint thing, but I get it. Take a look around this area. I can show you what's gonna be here. I don't know how you get around to the front though. Let's try to get around to the other side too. Like by not walking through the grounds. Because I'm sure this is just parking, right? Yeah, the exit for parking. And then you can take a look at what it's gonna be like to live here. Some kind of reservoir back here full of trash looking deal. So your view is probably phenomenal from the backside. Who knows if you can even walk around, we'll see. We'll see how long it takes and far to go for this to connect. Again, how they do dishes. You know, it works. It's just not, the problem with it is it's not foolproof. So you got a karaoke, interesting looking karaoke back here. Let's keep going. This is all new for me, so. Don't see any Airbnb over here. So they clamped down on that shit here. They ain't playing that game. Or they just aren't doing it here. The place where we saw it the worst was the Riverside, and all the Thuthim apartments have it the worst. They're straight up hotels. But that Riverside in District 4, the Rivergate in District 4, wow. We saw like 40 people in the lobby just walking by today. Past checkout. A couple nail salons. I wonder if there's ever a left-hand turn up here to connect back in. I don't know. De La Soul. Live to the beat. I don't know what that means. Get furniture here. Buy your stuff if you live there. The one problem I'm seeing is you got to rely on local convenience stores outside of Family Mart. Little hottie over here. Doing some construction. Pool out in front of me. Parking garage in between. You could probably walk through. My guess, this was my guess, is that there's a walk-through here. Let's just keep going to see where the official road is, because you're not going to be able to cut through there. So act like you're trying to go in and steal a car or something. Which is okay, that's the guy doing his job. So we'll film until the battery dies. I'm on my 5th video of the day, so we've been hammering them out. And then the Patreon content has, for the month of July, it has the new Japantown video I shot for YouTube, but I didn't like it because I'm checking the chat for the stream too much. And then it's got 2 motorbike vlogs, one long one and one shorter one. So for people looking for motorbike vlogs. And then it has the final episode of Hansan Island, which everyone says is the best episode. So the Patreons have exclusivity to the best episode from Hansan Island. I do put a lot of time and effort into the Patreon videos as well, so it's there. A little hem. I don't know if you can get down there though. I think we would see motorbikes coming out of there if that's a shortcut through that hem. Up here it looks like we got a way through finally. And there's buses down here too. Well, what an interesting area that I never even knew existed. And I wouldn't have came down here if I wouldn't have spotted the De La Soul new apartments and saw the appeal to them from the distance. Like that they're kind of newer. As long as they're built with soundproofing, you've got one half of the entire battle of living in Saigon out of the way. It's just the noise proof. Smell can be another thing. Cleanliness, believe it or not, can be a debatable topic. Like the lengths of what you would think is clean to what comparative they are to clean. Like I don't use a maid because she doesn't clean very well. I've never found a maid that really cleans to a American standard, I guess. So I just don't even, I stopped trying. So I do all the chores myself. The only thing I don't like to do is wash the dishes. But I'll even do those too. Well, you're definitely facilitated by a super rustic neighborhood vibe. I mean, look how cool this is. Look what kind of, this was probably a thriving little business community down here maybe at one point, 10, 15 years ago. There's a nail salon down here, a little massage spot, laundry spot. What a cool old building though. Definitely gonna get a Vietnamese feel down here. So if you wanted to live in a modern Vietnamese apartment and then have the vintage feel of a legit Vietnamese neighborhood, like there's this guy that's going around in the super suburbs and shooting videos like there's a huge difference. Like, but this is exactly what the suburbs look like. If you go to any District 12 or whatever, exactly, you wouldn't know that this is that to that. So there's no need to do that. You know, you get the same thing in these pocket neighborhoods like this, even in the middle of the town. Oh, that chick's a hottie in there. Look at her blonde hair. Golly, what's she working there for? That chick was smoke show. Coffee house, a lot of coffee houses to facilitate. So it looks like there's a Novi project up here, so let's take a look and see what the Novi project is too. It looks older and dated. And then kind of see where this finishes. I think we walked in a big circle or a big box. We still got 20% battery, so you might be able to click out. There's no new fancy restaurants around here for that De La Soul. There's no fast food. There's no takeaway for McDonald's right here. You know, Family Mart and the Circle K is the two things we got right now. And then all the local stores, the local beer shop, the local mom and pop, you know, grocery store, all that. So you're going to depend on the local markets here, which is how most of these districts do. You go out to like a District 6 or something like this. It's a bit more rural, not rural, but more suburb, more out there. Everything relies on the local markets. There's far less like GS25s and stuff. They're starting to pop up now, but like even 5 years ago, there's few Circle K's and GS's in like those kind of areas, because it all relies on the local populations. There's a lot of them here too, look. A lot of different little local stores. Quan 4, let's see what the price is. Hopefully the camera doesn't overheat. I can feel the camera wiggling around a little bit on the gimbal. Hopefully it looks good on the filming. Yeah, it's not moving around too much. 14 million for a studio. Wow, it's expensive. Holy shit. It ain't cheap. Studio full furniture, 14 million. One bedroom, one bath, full, 20 million. So not cheap. It just goes to show that the price of shit is going up. I keep telling everybody, everything's going up. This isn't even a prime time location in any way, and that's pretty expensive. This is called Galaxy Knot. All right, camera cooled down. 10% battery, let's see what we can do. Excuse me. This building is all Vietnamese. Ho Chi Minh City monthly cost of living for four, 1,700 USD. Sounds about right. It's not as, they don't make as little as people think, and it ain't as cheap as people think. So this is Galaxy 9, another probably potential. I don't know if this one's cheap with how crazy the day sell place made. The thing with the other property was it's made by a Singapore company, I guess, so that makes it better. I mean, their pricing's pretty crazy though. This location is terrible. I mean, depending on the person. For most people, this is not. If you're Vietnamese, I could see the appeal of living in this neighborhood. I personally, as a foreigner, I don't think I would. I mean, again, it all depends on what you're looking for. If you want public schools, a Vietnamese neighborhood, Vietnamese roots, this could be very good. Because you get a sense of, you know, a traditional neighborhood that you're not going to get in a lot of places. You're not going to get that in a 2-Tim apartment. You're not going to get that in a Golden River. You're not even gonna get that at Vinhome Central Park. It's a little bit by Central Park, but this is entwined right with the apartments. I don't know what's down here. Let's try going down this way. I think this takes us back to the main road. So let's see how long it takes to get back to the main District 4 road. Might just be a short walk up here and we're back. I'm gassed out. I walked around too much today. Time to go home, take a shower, go to the pool, do some laps, edit the videos, call it a day. No streaming at all. I think it's going to be no streams Monday and Tuesday for sure, to focus on YouTube. And make sure that all the YouTube stuff's on target for the week and stuff. Potty. Is she pretty? What apartment is this? That's a pretty big apartment complex, whatever this is. Looks alright. Looks more Vietnamese standard. How do I say that and why do I say that? Because you can look immediately at the building and you can see how it's built. You can see if it's all a Vietnamese developer, if it's got the traditional Vietnamese shortcuts in mind, like, you know, aircon coolers sitting out here. Stuff, you know, that maybe foreign firms wouldn't do. But there's pretty legendary identifying marks. These glass top things are synonymous with Vietnamese builds all around the same time. So this was probably built the same time Golden River was and Central Park and all the same shit. All within a 5 year of each other, you know. So I don't know the exact name of this building or this complex, but I think we're back on a main road. I can't wait to get home and take a shower. My dogs are barking. My dogs are barking. I still don't know the name of this place. We'll see on the front. It's a place we know for sure. We're just seeing this side of it. Lots of interesting coffee shops down here. Seems like an old Vietnamese apartment or market building. Yeah, it's a bunch of cool coffee shops. This 1986 one looks really cool. Pretty hip with the kids. Cool looking architecture on it. Cool name. A lot of kids sitting there. They love to play video games on the phone. Okay. They love it. This is all coffee shops. This is a coffee shop row. Coffee shop, coffee shop, coffee shop. There's like a specialty coffee place, some Koreans. What is this? Haircut and styling. Cute club, big haircuttery place. I'm just looking around, it's all new to me. Chung Koi Soy One Conpat Tweet. Who knows what I just said? Here's a VinnyFast, a VF8, should be all electric. Now the blue electric place, the VinFast app, they let all the colored cars on. But if you're in D1, you'll usually get one of the blue teal ones. But anywhere else in the city, you can get a regular colored VinFast, as long as it's EV. It's a good service. If you're not using that to get around, the VinFast EV around Saigon, you're foolish. Download the app, get it, and use it. I think this is the way we came. I don't know, man. I think this is the way out. In we come, out we go. What an interesting area. This hem is right behind the wedding hall. So I'm gonna scataloot my feet home. I'm gonna take a grab. I'm gonna have some chicken and relax. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Stay frosty. Have a great day. Peace out.